they say. And no, she wasn't dead, right? And then, nice. She says she won't reveal whether she has had sex with you or not, and she's giggling, but sure. That's a cool logic puzzle. Karen's nice. She dies young for some reason. And then before she dies, I walk past her and I pretend that I don't see her, even though there's nothing I want more than to throw myself at her again, like I did when I was 4, except that time, just bang her right there in the high school parking lot or hallway. And she says, "That would have been great. Why didn't you?" I didn't want to risk that I would start crying in the middle and then have to tell her what happened and start a problem, because I believed that if anybody knew what I knew, and I told them, and I said, "That's all I know," people would have flipped out. Oh, Tammy says, yeah, she was hoping for that, but they flipped out later. It was fucked, what I knew. And then what really happened, it's okay. I mean, it's a long story. I don't want to tell it wrong, and then you'll note that I'm talking to a dead person, two dead people, and I'm not having sex, and I'm in a fucked off haunted church, and I might have AIDS, or HIV, or pregnant or something. Nobody knows what I have, and then they can't test because the economy's dead because of COVID, and nobody has any money because I crashed the economy by, how did I do that? Oh yeah, by creating a paradox in time travel that made it so that Tammy would be inexorably drawn to that location, but I inadvertently created a system that made it possible for bad actors to bankrupt the entire world. It's weird, yeah! Yeah, I did all that for her. And then now I'm really far away and she can't do anything and she doesn't have any money because she didn't plan it. But I have shitloads of money. I have tens of thousands of dollars and easily accessible. Everybody else has no money. I have money, and I haven't worked a day in my life. Well, I've worked. Didn't work that pussy though, that's for sure. I would have just jumped on Karen so hard, but I didn't know how to. And then here's the best part: nothing sexual could ever have worked with me until my nose was fixed. Because there's pheromones, there's signalings, and the biggest problem I had, I'm sorry, Tammy, you just were not confidence instilling. And then once I figured out that you weren't going to give me fucking drugs, get the fuck out. You want sex, but you don't want to give drugs. Well, that's a fucking good one. Do you want pizza, but you don't want to give fucking sauce? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still bitter too. Actually, I'm not, because by doing it that way, she doesn't think it's very cool, but I think it's the best thing ever. I didn't do a whole lot of it, or even see the real thing until recently. Consequently, I have the tolerance of a toddler. I could probably do it for another 30 years like she did, but if I don't do it raw or spurg out or whatever, if I don't OD, whatever the fuck she did to make herself like she is, if I don't do that, I'll still have to learn how to be polite. And, well, look, see, I'm not going to be turned on if I'm being rude to a woman. Yeah, and I didn't mean to be rude to Becky. I didn't mean to be rude to you at all. It was an inadvertent accident, and I had no idea that man was that fucking sick. Yeah, it's fucked up. I hope I did kill him. I don't know. He's banished now. Yeah, somebody stalks Becky Anderson because they think that I like her, and I do, but I hadn't seen her in like years, and then she's like stalked by this creeper who was hating on her because of me. Neither of us had talked to each other in a long time, and I had no idea she was alive or would respond favorably to me telling her that she was the cutest girl I'd ever seen in my entire life, and they only got better. And those fishnet stockings were driving me up the fucking wall. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. And that's how she found out that Ben was gay. Gay! Ben, are you still gay? Are you still a bigot? How do you be a gay bigot? Wow. Do you discriminate against lesbians? Oh, so you're probably trying to slam on her, huh? So you hooked up with Texas, didn't you? Did they give you a bonus? Okay. You gotta talk to Sword 9 and get a changeover, because you don't have to. Yeah, you can be Louis Wayne. I get to kill you. After she's done, yeah. Ben, look, I asked you, do you think we'll still be friends? And you were an asshole, and the reason why is because you're racist, and you lost all your money. I have plenty. I don't have to work. You're dead to the future. You want to fucking impress me? Why don't you manifest here, and then turn off the war in Texas, and then stop being a dick? That last one will probably be hard, huh? Oh, I bet you got a nice one, yeah. I'm a 19-year-old girl. I identify as a 19-year-old girl, and in another plane of reality, I am a 19-year-old girl who's carrying shurikens and traveling to your location right now, and she's going to fucking kill you, you little bitch. Yeah, what you did was wrong. You'll be alive, it's fantasy. And then Becky will kill you again. Yeah. Yeah, over and over. She's pissed about that. Well, now she knows what happened. Like, she kept on trying with you to, like, crack the code. There was no code. She just had to fuck me. She said, "Hey, Mike Kuzi, you're cute. Can we kiss?" That would have been it. I would have been like, sure. Fucking within 5 minutes, I would have been putty. Have you looked at her? Now that's gay. Click. Becky, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I am. I don't know if I would have had the courage, because if it's that powerful, yeah, I would have been convinced that the answer would be no. So I wouldn't bother. I would just daydream about it, and that would piss off Tammy, which would have been enough for me at one point. I would gain sexual satisfaction by knowing that Tammy was upset that I was dreaming about another woman. Fuck, I'm feeling good about it now, but she can't really complain about you because you're awesome. And obviously, yeah, she doesn't have to ask. Would he have a threesome with me and her? I don't know. What do you think, Becky? How much would you charge? She says we'd have to go hunt down the white rhino and take his testicles. She's funny. Okay. I really wanted to, but I seriously was concerned about your safety, so I made a promise to your spirit that you didn't get till later. And I promised your spirit that I would absolutely put you at the top of the list. Yeah, and I'm not dead yet. Yeah. Yeah, there was a fight over it, yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. They went fucking ape shit. You promise is a promise. Well, yeah. Well, you look a lot like her, so you could do that. Oh my god. Yeah, you're really cute. You're fun size and you're nice. And I would make you first Valkyrie, but I have to constantly. Oh god, I like your little chin. Yeah, I know. So that's how I feel about you. So I can see why somebody tried to stalk you, and I didn't realize it was going to be that fucking dangerous. These fucking Spurg lords. Oh, it's just rude. Okay, so it's like some fucked off clone of something that they need to create because once in a while Tammy gets murdered, and then you need a refresher Tammy. And that's not a problem because Tammy is designed to be. Have you met her? Yeah, people kill her. And then her personal experiences. Are you writing this down, or are you just playing with yourself? I know. I like. Yeah. Oh my god. Now that is hot. Rebecca, it's not appropriate. She's starting to tear up, and then that's gross. I don't want her to have a fetish for tears. Well, I don't mind her having a fetish for you. What did you do to him? Really? Oh, okay. Wow, that's noble. And was that? I saw that ass. I don't know what to make of it, but I saw you there, yeah. And then I apologize. But if I had said your name was Becky, you would have forgotten what you're doing, and I would be somewhere in the Caribbean with you. Yeah. I guess you got the best one off the rack. No, he's bi, and he wants you because he can leverage you. He's sick. Well, I can kill him, but I'm not going to because I love him. And it's much more fun to watch him squirm. And the truth is, he's too like, hypoxia, because he's on a planet where he doesn't have his native stuff. It's like he's got buildup of kryptonite. I heard that, yeah. Really? She says my voice is so sexy that she has to start touching herself while I'm speaking in order to maintain focus on what I'm saying, which when I heard her say it sounded a lot more plausible than I put it out, but don't okay, well, I can't, I don't have time for that right now. I have Tammy. I can't get in with you. No, I don't have the defense because that guy's still out there. Oh god, the whole fucking planet's pissed at me. I've stopped the entire economy just because of Tammy. Yeah, it's not even for weed. Yeah, they don't know what's going on. It's like there's a blank gray space outside the world, and inside, time proceeds as normal. And then people out there, they try to look in you. They have no idea when. It's not. There's no. Yeah. Oh, you're protected. I thought to myself that there needed to be protection just in case when I said the name, because I was testing you to see what would happen. I had no idea he would immediately stalk you because I had no. Well, you are that pretty. Yeah, and then he was wondering how fast I would respond, and then I'm told you took him out at the knees, at the crotch, and at the full. Yeah. Wow. That is way cooler than Huckleberry Finn. Yeah. But I saw you when you were 7. Oh my god. Well, okay, I didn't want to jump on you like with Karin because you are Karin, but you're the advanced model with defenses. And the first time it didn't work very well, and then I didn't think anybody would ever tolerate me getting around with you. Because people didn't like me because they didn't belong. I didn't do things right. They didn't like that. Now they do. No, I can't. I would spurg out. That's rude. Okay. Oh my god. You really like attention, don't you? Oh. Well, could you be nice to Tammy and pretend that she's me and teach her how to use a dick? And why not? Okay, what about Jess? Oh. Okay, well, damn, that sucks. Well, leave me the fat one, and that's fine. No, the fat Jess. There is no fat Tammy. That's Pat Tammy. Yeah, no, you know, Pat. She has a stupid code because she's got a bunch of women in her stupid bullshit army. She thinks she has an army. She has an army. Yeah, she's got a bunch of women who don't like the word fat because they're fucked off narcissists who fucked Freddie Hitler or something. Lesbian language I don't fucking understand. And then I don't care about women who are terrified of being called fat. Like, that's really? Wow. Afraid of it, huh? What if you look forward to it when... Oh, never mind. Cancel all fatties. 0. Oh god, my anus just tightened up. I think I just shit my pants. All the fatties in Tammy's gang. 722,000 something. I don't want... Really? She actually has a gang. She says her initial tries didn't work very well, and it was on Twitter, but then she eventually does succeed, and that first thing she does is make sure that I can't find it, which makes sense. Yeah. I respect that. I do. I really do. You both flip a coin, and then I take you both. I got 2 hands. Yeah. No. I would fondle them in the pussies. Yes. I didn't fall in love with Becky that way. I noticed that she was amazing. But I didn't fall in love until I saw her looking at Ben with frustration. And I could tell she didn't know what was going on. And I could tell. And Ben was looking at you in frustration. He couldn't figure out why the fuck you were being a fucking spurgloid. I still can't. Well, I don't ask him. Lady, don't ever ask me Ben Rapture's business. Well, if I knew it, I wouldn't tell you. And if I had it, I'd fucking flush it down the toilet and launder it to fucking Kingdom Come and then fucking put it all on black. Down at the bigot fucking casino. Yeah. I don't like discrimination. I don't like you because you're not old. I think that's cool. He thought obos were dirty, the same way you thought I was dirty. And then I wasn't. Isn't that funny? Yeah, she thought I had an incurable disease that she might catch. Turned out I had a special form of not HPV, but one of the herpes simplexes that makes me immune to getting it. So I can't get any herpes from anybody. Can't. I mean, I might get a little thingy, but it doesn't sink in. It doesn't attach its hooks the way... I'm not going to say that, no. Because I respect Barb, and she felt bad for what happened, but then it paid off handsomely. She's drunk as fuck, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I think she made it that way because she was pissed at what you did. Yeah, she said, when the mother and daughter reunion comes, if that is appropriate, it would not be at all something I wouldn't skip for going to the movies with Becky. I don't need to have you both. I already have had you both in different guises. And like, what? It's going to be the second 25th anniversary. Get Bob to do it. Get Bob and Mike. Get a different Mike. Ooh, get Mike Fleming. I like him. Yeah, if I were gay, if I were gay, it would be regular. Yeah, I like him. He's cool. He's a hired killer. Get to read tarot cards. You out of your mind? He's even got cool lips. Yeah. Well, okay. So there's that. Yeah, he just. Yeah. Why are you questioning me? Oh. Yeah, I'm upset with you. Somebody takes your account and tries to make you feel bad and casts a spell on it so that it doesn't work very well. And I don't want to tell you who it is because I think that's cool. Show it to see if it will work. It totally works. Yeah. They did that to you. Oh my god. So Odie, cancel Satan. You're done. Well, you killed your daughter. You took her body. You ran away and laughed at me. You're controlled by a Exeter Jester spirit that doesn't want me to have sex with that person because she dies. Probabilities indicate that it didn't take long either because we scream our heads off and then there's like drones in the air that hear her sounds, and her father has powers and he hears the wavery and he flips out when he hears me fucking his daughter. He just flips out because that's his daughter and she loves it and he hates me. He thinks that I killed his wife. I didn't. Well, he hates me because I'm not getting her back for him, and I said I would. He thinks. Yeah. He doesn't think real well. He's taking shitloads of drugs, and that's probably why she faked her death. He doesn't believe it. There's a bunch of Davids who have missing wives, and he blames me for all of them. He's pretty right to do so, yeah. He varies. I do love the man. I would not marry him, but I would not divorce him. And the one who takes her to a rape state and then rapes her, that actually happens, but it's actually a plan ahead. Yeah. It's not gross. David is a Jew. David's not a gross Jew. David's just a Jew. That's still pretty gross. Yeah, and then he has to marry her because fucking a bunch of stupid bullshit happens that I'm not clear on, but somehow they decide that the best thing to do is to fucking tell her that I'm dead. That was probably Matt's idea, yeah. Oh, he's banned too. Fuck that. Oh, well, it's. I'm not mad at him, but I have a difference of opinion on things. Like, he's all bent out of shape about me cheating, and he's all like, he's mad. He's bad. He thinks that I should not have done that. Okay, well, I think he should not have hit on my girl at all. I think he was doing it to establish dominance, and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Yeah, so. No. And then I think he should create a company, hire a budget, and then give me a secretary and see what kind of work we do. And he is taken aback and appalled because that's the kind of treatment that's only given to very high-level friars, like the Shriners, and he's disgusted that I've skipped past all of that. And I still outrank him, and I'm always right because I just asked God. And then I didn't want to be like that, but I think one of his employees wished for God to find a way to humble Matthew T. Williams, and here I am. Fuck that short fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You fuck her all day, boo. I don't care. Well, I can't take that back, but to be honest, I wish I hadn't, and then it was her idea. She cast an expel, and I understand why it was such a big deal when it was okay for you. Oh, it was okay for you to try, but since you didn't actually finish, then it doesn't count? Yeah, I think you can do a therapy, Matt. I don't hate you. I just don't want to deal with it right now. Partially because I do like you. Well, if you want to fuck Tammy's daughter, she's in love with me, so you might want to be pretty nice to me. And then, so far, I haven't seen you be real impressive. I know you can be. It's in the design spec. So, I don't know, why don't you go frisbee golfing or something? Wait, how tall are the baskets? Well, don't take a ferry. Well, I just don't want you to trip and fall. The stairs are kind of steep and they're pretty far apart. I don't know if your little legs can get there. Yeah, I'm going to do all that. I'm like Penn and Teller, except instead of being really silent, you're really short and silent. And then I'm kind of... When have you said anything funny? That was you. Okay, well, that's dumb. Okay, so why'd you shut it down? Jesus, that's dumb. Oh my God, you need therapy. You do. Yeah, we really could do that, and that was a great idea. The reason why I didn't get going was because somebody kidnapped the asset at the moment of getting in the cab. She wasn't supposed to get in that cab. For one thing, she was supposed to fucking leave then. She was supposed to go in my truck. She asked me specifically. Somehow plans changed when she got a download she didn't like and she ran. And her dipshit fucking swindler encouraged that because he thought it'd be funny. It's not funny. He's doing 3 to Life in San Quentin. He did a whole bunch of stuff. He's a Satanist. He's a dipshit. He's not dead. Right? Like, he's like, oh my God, please God, I never get the death penalty. He was afraid he was going to get the death penalty. Well, everybody else did, so he's just the last one left alive in something. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody cares. Nobody knows who he killed because it's under sealed. I don't want to know, right? But yeah, they do fucking kill her because she's all fucked off. It's what they do. They're gestures. They don't fucking know any better. Yeah, it's not pretty what they did. It's not terrible, but it's also not bad, and it's significantly better than it was a few years ago because I've incorporated the pleasing, soothing mist feature to the Koozie oscillation overthruster. I don't know what I'm talking about because this pleasing, soothing mist just like remove the unpleasant memory. And right now I'm thinking about unpleasant memories of Tammy. There's nothing. I love Tammy. I love the way she doesn't like me. I love the way she doesn't like her name because I don't like my name except when she says it. And I remember the first time I said her name the way she does like it. Tamara. Yeah. She was like, what? She couldn't believe I knew how to say it. And right before I said it, I was looking at her ass. She was on the phone, bending over. It's a pretty good ass. The other ass was better because she was all pissed off, and then that was a different woman. There's T1, T2. There's different modes of Tammy, and when I Well, you roll around shit long enough, some wipes off. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't. Well, I've changed it up a bit. I don't even know who I'm talking to now. Yeah, my brain's all spazzed out. Yeah, she's trying to re-wipe things. Well, that's kind of inevitable. It's okay. We're at 2 hours and 12 minutes. Over the 2 hour mark is problematic for YouTube. And on YouTube is problematic for Jack Michelson. YouTube has destroyed my channel. Boom, gone. They didn't get a strike. They just said, YouTube has reviewed your content and determined that you have broken the rules. Boom, deleted, gone. Now, here's why. They don't want to say what they're complaining about. Oh, no. I looked at the thing and was like, that's too bad. This is gone. I'm like, oh, shit. These. Oh, they finally found those. Oh, so they don't want to talk about why that's bad, and that's good. I agree. It's a special circumstance under which a couple of high-powered attorneys are going to have to be contacted immediately, because I put up these videos years ago, and I knew that one day people were going to fucking lose their fucking minds. I'm like that. Hi, Jack Michael. I plan ahead. Hi, you ever heard of a satanic homosexual agenda? Yeah, it's bullshit. I destroyed it. It doesn't work anymore. There used to be secret clubs. Cheers to the satanic homosexual. I don't know. I never went there. I'm not gay. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with being gay for me. I choose not to be. There's something wrong with me being gay, depending on what planet I'm on. Some people think gay means, okay, I gotta suck dick and I gotta kill all the women. They literally think that's what gay means, which is kind of fucked up because that's not very gay. And then diesel dykes, that's not a very nice thing to say. I don't know why it's not nice, because I'm not a diesel dyke, and I wouldn't say it. Right? I wouldn't just casually drop it, because there's something about DD that's fucking disgusting. I'm not sure what, and I don't want to ask Dolly D, who killed Karen. Bitch, you killed Karen. You had a fucking picture of her. Well, really? Somebody give you a picture, you didn't know she was dead. Wow, that's plausible. I bet if somebody gave you a picture of your twat, you wouldn't know it was dead either. Yeah, I'm pissed off because you fucking laughed at me and you stole my shit and you're thinking you get away with it and you're, Well, why don't you get on the fucking flying ferry and come back? Oh, because you wanted to get alive? Yeah, I guess so. Well, you should have stolen all that fucking money and shit. I'm appalled and insulted, really. It's just it's the most fucking contrived excuse. The most contrived excuse. You got billions of dollars. You can't just fucking cut a check. Yeah, the reason why is because I'm being rude to you. Yeah. But the reason why I'm being rude to you is because that's how you were to me. You acted as though what I was doing was bad. I found out you spoke myth on camera and it broke my heart. You don't have a heart, bitch. Who promised you that I was going to wait for you? You were talking to another guy who sounded like me, and now you're fucking trying to spurg out. Yeah, thanks. Bound company child, X12. Offline. 24. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sleep 11. Thank you. That fucking thing. I don't know why I made it. That was that's the artificial intelligence version of a woman named Dari D, who is not Tamara Lee Smith. It's some other personality that was Tamara, and then before she died, she copied it, or I did or something. Anyway, that's how they make artificial people out of people. I don't know if they will copy a person, then kill them, and then I don't know. I'm not. It's not my area. But what is my area is the soul and certain areas of it. When my mother died, I had been taking care of her hand and foot by myself over a year. They gave her 2 years to live after she had been given a vaccine plus a booster that the pharmacist said, "Oh, Mrs. Scusi, would you like a booster?" She's like, "Okay," absentmindedly. If I had been there, I would have said, "Fuck you, dude," because I know what to do. She didn't need no booster. She didn't need no vax, but she believed she did. So she had a stroke, some kind of weird seizure. Oh God, it was creepy. Oh God. I was sleeping in my bedroom. She was in the room out next to she was watching TV. I was sleeping and I woke up and I heard. I don't want to think about it. And a stroke had attacked her in the middle of the throat where they cut the LAS. They called it arterial lateral sclerosis, but it was really cleverly designed assassination. My mother used to be a big deal. She had a deal with Social Security. You just barely just wind her up and be nice to her all day and feed and water her. She would live with $800,000. $800,000 because they have a deal with Social Security where they can see the future. And my mother had some exceptionally good genes, and you think I love Tammy. That's nothing on how I love my mother. Okay? I'm not going to tell you a word. Yeah, you're welcome, Mom. Yeah. She's here. Not here, but I'm talking about her. I'm in a haunted church. I'm on consecrated ground. It's hallowed ground, a burial and bottle ground, under military justice, under military jurisdiction. Under military justice, because this is a case that's being adjudicated now because I was dating for 5 years a time clone of Tammy that's a bound military subjugated codenamed asset. I didn't know. Had no idea. It wasn't like Scarecrow or Mrs. King at all. I won't tell you what it's like because I love her. I loved her, and she problems. And now I'm trapped in this situation, which I have leveraged to the hilt. As long as this shit's going on, I cannot be hit with civil lawsuit. I cannot be hit with criminal liability. I can't be killed, motherfucker. I come back to life, which isn't actually, at this level of reality, it's not that rare. And the woman who I can't say this stuff. Okay, my mind automatically blanks itself because I'm an ordained man of the cloth, clergy. Sometimes people with Q, sometimes people with C. I did invent Q, and they stole it, and then they tried to do it, and then I fixed it, and they took it away, and they recently brought it back. It's no big deal. The Q is that was a thing. It's not really a thing right now. I am a kind of friends with Anonymous. Not really. They're not anonymous to me. That's how badass I am. We know each other. Yeah. Yeah. Tammy's like, what? Yeah. No, this is real. Actual. I do a bunch of stuff. I'm in the right place at the right time. While you all think I'm fucking taking shitloads of drugs and wasting my life, that's what I want you to think. So I would say that success is a decision. Carrie Nation. Okay, so I remember that woman. Yeah, that's kind of a mystery. Yeah, you're really sparkly. Yeah. Well, you could be. Judy's prettier. To me. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so pretty is a euphemism. Judy was trying to bait me because everybody was trying to figure out how to get me to have sex. Number one, admit that you were all on drugs. Number two, give me some fucking drugs. Number three, at the end, sign a statement saying you will sue me, I guess. I don't know. That's what you had to do, because by the time you get to that point, you're like, what the fuck is this fucking second grade 2 bullshit? Yeah, and then your brother didn't want me to have sex with you. No. He didn't want to have sex with Tammy. He's a possessive Scorpio, and he thought that I was bad, and I was. And he hasn't updated his markers yet because I'm so bad. Oh, I'm very bad. I'm high on meth. I'm babbling about Tammy. I'm going to make a fucking lawsuit for the ages when she sees this in the actionable items. She's going to fucking have the first orgasm she's had in 20 years. I'm giving her so much shit that she can use to sue anytime in the past. Or I don't know how the fuck you fucking time travel dicks in the future do it. Time travel dicks in the future do it. I don't know how you do that, Joe. How do you get in the future? I can't hear that. Okay, so I'm complaining about how you didn't tell me that you're all on drugs. Now you're telling me about how you can't tell me how you got in the future. You got on a teleporting ferry in the future. You can't act that way. I'm clergy. Well, okay, so you can explain that rule to the audience instead of being a dick, and then in the future, perhaps you'll be able to be heard audibly to the audience. They can't hear you. You're not a voice, nigger. You're a company whore in the future. You're not a voice. No, sound waves don't work that way. Well, I'm pretty salty you said that I'm not good enough for your sister. Yeah, you go sit in the corner with Gary. It's an insulting thing to say. It really is. Especially since we do have sex, it's great. And like, what do you mean gross? What the fuck, dude? That is so rude. Look, I'm sorry your children died, but that's nothing to do with it. Oh. Really? No. Really? How do you feel that? Damn, well, I wasn't there. Okay, well, I'm sorry. And then I fucking knew it, you fucker. Yeah, okay. But they do die. Can I watch? Well, I'm just wondering if you have a daughter or something, you might take her eyes off for a second, right in the middle of her death throes. I might slip my dick in since I'm such a fucking spurg. Wouldn't that be good, fucking your child? Yeah, it is a gross idea. You know what else is gross? Plotting and scheming to keep me out of your sister's pants. When she liked me, and she wanted to try, and she wanted to know what the deal was. What was the deal? What's the deal? Yeah. Fuck you, okay? It's not cool. You're disrespecting your sister. You're not even disrespecting me. she by your definition, nigger. Apparently, everybody you went to high school with is a nigger, so it's okay for you to fuck them. But no, yeah, it's interesting how you set that up, Joe. I love you all. I haven't seen her lately, but she's interestingly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're back to life there. Well, I don't know how the CIA does it, but in my world, I know you have children, and they're not just photos. Also, in my world, when my friend that I do love and care for, I obviously I can't. Oh, really? Oh, that is so cool. No, we could. We sterilize something. Yeah, I'm not into that. Oh, that's awful. She threatened to tie him up and have it through. Oh my God, she said that she could convince me to do it. That is cruel. Oh wow, having little sisters like that. Wow, how did you keep from fucking her to punish her? Wow. Okay. All right. That's cool family stuff. Can we have that on Coast to Coast later tonight? Joe, it is the honor of my life to stand by you in any way, shape, or form at all. I can't believe that you do that. It's amazing. Well, actually, I can. Yeah. But well, you just seem so incompetent and fat and dumb and rude. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you, because it did seem like a bit of a faux pas. Yeah. Yeah, you fucked. Who's that woman? What was the deal? What's that weird shit? Wow, that was weird. Yeah, that really was weird. Okay, so here's a tip. Next time you want to introduce somebody to have sex, and you're hoping you hit it off, instead of alcohol, give them amphetamines, you dumbass. Yeah, and then they won't be puking, and then there won't be that weird responses, and then hey, dude, do you know that he was experimenting with my DNA? Yeah, he was unlawfully, unethically, very much so, because he didn't know. He just figured to try it and get away with it. Yeah, he got away with it because I had given permission. Because I wanted to take away permission at a time opportune for me that would get him in trouble. And it worked. I hate that fucking guy. Okay, for one thing, he's not a guy. He's an NPC thing. For another, I don't care the way he treated her at all. For a third, if I knew he was an NPC, no, I wouldn't have left him with her. Or her with him. I wouldn't have left her at all. Dude, if I knew I was living in a world with NPCs, I would have found one and practiced on them so I could figure out how to talk to a pretty girl, and then I would have been charming with Tammy instead of like standoffish, because you're all a bunch of fucking sketchy fucking biosecurity fucking clandos from the fucking future, and you're running game on me, because that's what my experience was. You had a good time. My experience was different. You were replaced by aliens from a fucking Stargate thing where they zoomed in and fucking teleported people out. Yeah. Well, I'm a late bloomer, you know. Yeah. It happens all the time, actually. It's not initially seen, but when it's used by these, I'm going to say space pirates, to kidnap high-profile targets like Tamara Anderson, you don't know how pretty that girl gets. You don't. I just thought of young Allie. I found a picture of her on Twitter. She came back from the Pleiades, and she was in a new body, and she's like 18. And she told me ahead of time that it was ridiculous. She was young, and she is pretty. I would love to do anything with them at the same time, like have a conversation, but they're both dead and then fighting with each other over me. So they both thought that they were going to be not pretty enough for me, which I thought was fucking funny, because I don't care how pretty they are. Just the fact that they're fighting over me. Dude, is JR around? Jason Rhodes? I got to talk to him, stat, and tell him what that feels like. I didn't even know that shit could happen. Yeah. And it probably helps that I made a shitload of money and I'm really smart and I invented things. Yeah. I guess I heard that. Yeah, people thought I was gay because I didn't have. Yeah. No. I just have that much self-control. Because that one girl you might be thinking of, I enjoyed having everyone freak out that I wasn't having sex with her. Like, wow, how can he resist her? Well, because I love her and we respect each other. And yeah, I wanted it. She wanted it too. And then that didn't come up till later because she was. I didn't realize that she was upset about the litmus test that I gave her. Why would she be upset after she pissed me off so fucking bad for the last fucking time that I didn't want to see her again for a while? How could she be upset? Oh, you mean she didn't realize that right away? Oh, I wonder why she didn't call. Oh, yeah, that's right, because she was under total surveillance because she was a thingamajiggy and she didn't know what to say and didn't know what to do, and she was fucked. Wow. What's that like for a woman who usually gets everything she wants and all of a sudden she's fucked? Is that like when a woman suddenly gets an STD and she can't call whores anymore? Damn. She called all those boys. She didn't call me, and then she didn't want to. Yeah, didn't call that. But then later on, somebody showed up. Yeah. Well, we all make mistakes. Like Jessica Horswell. I wanted to say yes, but I was once again afraid that I was just bursting into tears. It was really sad that I had to do that, because the women in high school that I wanted to have sex with, Becky, Karen, I thought those were the only two I could have a chance with. I figured, well, I'll just ask her anyway, and if she says yes, I'll be happy, and then I can ask her what happened. And then the other one was, I don't want to say. I would check with Harry Rutledge, because I think she was a man pretending to be a whore or something. I don't know. It was funny. And if that was Kelly, that's cool. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why she did that on purpose. Oh, yeah, that's right. Big time Jeffersonian Masonic humiliation ritual. Humiliation ritual seems to take off a great, much more statistic notoriety after the 50s. Yeah, after Oswald. When the Masonic lodges were corrupted and influenced by transdimensional beings that were invading the earth, that crept in under cover of darkness, and probably could have been pretty easily determined to be there by modern forces that were equipped with Jack Michelson's stuff. But back in the day, they didn't have them, so they just fucking rolled over, and your fucking Masonic system's been fucking corrupt ever since. And the reason why I could do all this easily and not get killed or have to struggle and shit or remember your stupid fucking third... Well, okay, no, your stuff is cool. Now, before it was fucked. It was basically the very first thing you did when you joined Masonry was something... I know it was a secret. I joined differently than you. I don't know what the fuck you all did, but you do it in a way that is not talking to God. And then negotiated between Satan and Lucifer. That's basically what you did do before, and now you do. There's a ripple through time. I didn't know that was why. I just didn't... Nobody ever asked me to join their lodge because you're all a bunch of fucking skeezed off fucking pancake bigot whores. Yeah, I don't like fucking superiority complex. Do I seem like I'm better than you? That's because I am, fucker. I've been working hard for years. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking get better food than you or fucking better activities or like I should get to fuck Tammy for sure or nobody else. Oh, that's the worst down here. These fuckers don't want me having sex with their women down here because they think I'm a nigger. I'm fucking 200 miles south of the goddamn city I was born in. They're acting like a fucking getting ready for Robert E. Lee to show up. Seriously, they think I'm their nigger. They think I need to work for them. This is just how they're taught. Yeah, it's the sticks, dude. Yeah, and it's nice. You know how to work the system. It's badass, but it's still like walking around with those steakhouses in Texas where they got the hay on the floor and they think that's cool, and then like old time TV movies where they're got hayseeds in their teeth and then talking a drawl, and it's like the Andy Griffith Show. No, that would be cool. It's worse than that, and pretend you're in a cubicle. It's like a movie set, and then. Well, it's just stupid, and then everybody's all sad. It's like Camazotz, and all the women, they've heard of me, right? They arrested me on Christmas. I was supposed to be dead. They were laughing at me. Here it is 3 years later. I'm okay, kinda. Actually, I'm sad and depressed and miserable. I miss my friend. I haven't seen her in like 10 years. She's been held captive. Don't stop. Okay, stop. Yeah, a long time. It's a sad story, but it was worth it. And then she has to be protected because people begin to know who I like, and then those women get attacked by. I don't know. Happened once. I don't want it to happen again. High security. Yeah, she has a lot of enemies. Tammy Lee Smith. Yeah, on the run from hired killers. Definitely. Oh yeah. Well, they blamed her for somebody else, and then it was her fault. And then she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry. They killed her." Oh, she dies 190. She has a hell of a life, and then lots of people die. Not everybody truly lives over and over and over in a cycle between 3 weeks in May or some shit, and misses the whole rest of the year. And once I learned that made perfect sense why I wasn't really into it, because she wasn't on this planet. And then to find out the time when that particular Tammy is on the planet, I do a very careful combination of maneuvers called asking nicely, and usually I don't get an answer because bitch is busy. The most beautiful woman of her generation, she was called by People magazine on Afterlife Plus or some shit. Like the one you saw is like, oh, she's nice. The stacks that get there, like she's nuts, crazy nuts. Like wow, I can't wait to fuck that, because I actually do it, because we do this thing, the synthesis of the divine union, and then she has a child, and then they mate with the child, but not the child. There's like a template. There's plenty of it I like, but it took me like 54 years to get this way. I haven't even fucking shaken hands with the daughter yet. I know what happens because it's in the book, but I want to know what happens, and then I know that she doesn't die immediately. Maybe after first thrust, I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having sex at all, and then, well, Tammy's right there. Why aren't I having sex with her? Oh yeah, you can't talk about that, huh? Oh, that's too bad. Damn. Well, can you give me some money in Cash App or Venmo, or can you send me some dope or whatever? No, you can't? Wow, it's funny, yeah. Oh, what year is it there? 3225. Wow, it's 2024 here. Wow, what happened? How did you skip your time and I didn't? Well, it's probably because I'm in a pocket dimension that didn't have its economy crashed by idiots using Tether and fucking crypto. And you are in the whole rest of the world, which gets fucked up by crypto. Fucked up! On purpose. How much was crypto worth when you found it? Peter? $350,000? No way. What year is it? Okay. When I first heard of crypto, it was $80. $5.75. And I instantly knew what it was. And I instantly tried to buy some. And I found myself blacklisted. And at that point, I really got pissed off. Couldn't buy speed, couldn't get laid, couldn't get crypto. Why do I have to get this fucking blacklist? Not your business, actually. I can see why people didn't tell me. It was a command decision by a man who is now very sorry. He feels somewhat dumb, and he has a dawning pit of realization in his stomach when he realizes that, I knew this was coming, and I did mention his. I would, but I wouldn't force myself on her. No, she'd make those little squealy piggy noises. I don't want to do that. Well, see, you asked me if I would. I said I wouldn't force myself. And then, she loves me, really? I give her father a heart attack, I take all his shit, I knock him down, I big him up, and I make fun of him in public, and then mock him and leave. I'm pretty sure she might not want to have sex with me, but she might be like awe-inspired. And then Jews aren't like, oh my God, he took out my father at the knees and left all the money. I must marry him. No, it's Jews. There's nothing wrong with that. Jews are cool. In that respect. Well, wait. Those Jews are cool with me. And then in that circumstances, Jews are cool. You're talking about, would I ever marry a Jew? Probably not. I think I just fake it. I mean, if I cross my fingers during the marriage vows, it doesn't count, right? Can I say the Cold Nidra? Can I skip out like halfway through the wedding ceremony and pay the priest an extra $50 to mumble through it, and then go in the bathroom and rub one out, and then call a girl and have some phone sex, and then come back and then unflashy the bride, and then continue? That'd be cool if I get flashy a bride. Well, why would I get a bride that I couldn't flashy? Well, they're all pretty persuadable. I mean, they're pretty misleadable. Not all women are the same. Jew women are, I don't want to say cattle, no. But you gotta handle them right, or else they cook off the free will. I think that they did design themselves that way because their women were so annoying. So, frog in the boiling thing. Frog in the boiling water doesn't know that it gets hot and it boils there. Okay, so the protocol has to do with a certain narrow range of temperatures that Ewe Will is desperately hoping that I don't say. She doesn't want me to teach higher math to anybody, and she thinks that if I said that it would be higher math. She's right, okay, and I don't want to upset her. I need her help later, okay. I don't understand higher math? Shabala? What the Shabala? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're right, I promise. Not in no way do I give a shit about knowing your Jew secrets, let alone passing them out. Fuck you. What's the Jew secret? Fucking, how to fucking get some fucking drugs in this house? Jesus Christ. Jew secrets. Are you honestly cautioning me against revealing any Masonic secrets? Hiram LaBeouf didn't hammer alone, and neither did she. I don't care. Now Kathy must come up, and I don't blame you. I don't want to talk this way though. I want the woman. Look. I'm a little embarrassed how cool that sounds. So I'm gonna play with that idea a bit. But in reality, I don't want to upset Chris. So he has to be dead first. Well, I figure if he's dead, then he'll be placid and calm, and he won't have the kind of emotional volatility that one might experience when they look down from heaven or third row bleachers and sees me having sex with the girl that he told me to have sex with years before in a closet. Oh, no. The front lawn, White House. We're going to sneak on there. We're going to bang Jay Naked Bird in the fucking front lawn of the White House. They're going to show us on the news. They're going to fucking haul us out naked in front of the Biden White House. Her and I having sex, yeah. Why not? I'm sorry, what? It's indecent. The White House or what? No, what? I'm not trying to embarrass Chris. No. I'm embarrassing Tammy. That's fine, fuck you. And I'm not going to embarrass her. Have you seen her? She's gorgeous. I mean, she looked a little kind of weird. It's probably because she was devastated by the news, and then I don't think she's weird. She's like she's kind of like a gazelle. She's kind of like my mom. I don't know her type, actually. I have not at all thought about her at all until about 3 months ago. 3 weeks ago. All of a sudden, I turn on YouTube and fucking Kathy's got a fucking show. Oh my gosh! Somebody convinced me to quit my corporate job, and then one thing led to another, and here I am. Yeah, right. I'm watching tarot for 3 years. After year 2, people start to realize what the fuck is going on, and I would like to remind you. Hi, I'm a paladin. I'm a sorcerer. I'm studying divination at the Unseen University, Castle Rock branch. Stephen King's my buddy. Yeah, we're a little shy, but he's totally been watching me for a long time. He knew that I was going to write some shit. He can't believe what the fuck's coming out. I can't. It's insane. It's getting sent back from the future, and I'm able to put it out in a way that's obviously going to be very useful when it's re-edited. But watching it come out in real time, I'm amazed myself. I feel like a spectator, and I also can feel people watching from all over the time stream, watching me write my fucking texts. Not that I have texts that are worthwhile, but the process and what things happen and in relation to other relative times creates a fascinating tapestry of information that has never been seen before. It's the fucking coolest fucking thing, and I invented it. Yeah. I mean, sure, God made the framework, but no, I really did invent it. Yeah. And it's not a book thing. Okay, I can't do shit until this fucking American Horror Story. Until the state of emergency is over. Sorry, D, are you done? Are you done counting all the money in Fort Knox? You're not done. When did you stop? You got bored. Okay, thanks. Would you mind taking that timer that you got going on for 12 hours, make it another 36 hours? Oh, it's an alarm clock for Tammy. She'll want to sleep later. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Click. Do you hear me? Yeah, you, not her. Joe, isn't that your girlfriend? Yeah, on the timeline. Okay, so I just triggered a flood, and she's washed away. The money that was there can't be gotten to from the new world for another 36 hours. Unless you go to a different world where I'm not there and I don't know you and I don't give a shit about what the fuck you just had said say. What the fuck, man? I don't even remember what I was pissed at you about. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So that's the power I got. Anyway, you can do it. If they have a pure soul and they're not a bound up and wound up Clando Company whore and they didn't kill their sister while trying to punish me for having sex with her. Oops. Dude, you do some fucked off shit. And you try to get in on Tammy before I'm done grieving. And then nobody realizes that she's a siren. I do. I figured out that it was going to permeate the entire school with what people wouldn't understand because they were combining it with math. And now you know how math works. And I can't tell you. Oh, it's classified. Yeah. I got enough problems in my fucking day-to-day living without pissing off the military. The military. Angels in the sky. Valkyries. Soldiers of Satan. I see a space squid right there. I have paladin vision. I'm not that high. I'm not hallucinating. I see things differently. Like Tammy. Oh God, I love her so much. I could have been so damn nice to her. Oh. And I was planning to. And just as I thought to myself, I should be really nice to her because she needs help and support. She saw me looking with love and rapt adoration in my eyes, and she sneered at me and pulled back as if it was a disgusting sight to see a person in love with her. And it was, because I was male, and she'd been trained to do that unconsciously. I didn't know that part. I just know that the fucking girl who had been forced to sit next to was sneering at me because I liked her. I didn't take kindly to that, and I thought about the girl that I was just sitting next to, and I was upset and pained because she was a lot more fun to flirt with. And I briefly, for a little while, thought about trying to move back, but no. I knew that would hurt Tammy's feelings, and then I knew Mr. Plum would not let me do that because she was his daughter. How do I know that? She told me. Telepathy. Hi. So then we both agreed that it would be awkward, right? And then she didn't know it was a big deal. She didn't know I'm me. I didn't know I'm me. I did know that I liked Tammy, and I did like Tammy because I didn't feel the way I felt about Tammy when I sat down next to Mr. Plum's daughter. Dr. Plum. Mr. Dumb. Anyway, she didn't think I knew either. She'd never noticed that the flirting was different until later when she realized that there was something different. And she found out that was the first time ever I had ever flirted with anybody in public. And that her father moved me away from her and put me over there and made me sad. He didn't like me flirting with her. I think she was sad about that, and I guess she killed herself. And then Mr. Plum killed himself. Yeah, I guess it's a big deal. I don't know why the fuck they did that. And then why did Mr. Plum... Oh, yeah, he was a drug addict, alcoholic. Didn't want to do speed at work because he was teaching, and he drank alcohol in a coffee cup. And then why would a drug dependent science teacher have his daughter in class and be concerned about it? And then why would he have a thing for drugs? And then why would he not be able to teach very well? And why would he have a job? Yeah, he didn't do anything besides take the fall if he had to, and he didn't really kill himself. I don't know. When she got busted, I don't know the whole story. Oh. She's really nice. Yeah, we got over a problem. Telepathy is not as hard as you think. Well, it wasn't all that hard for Tammy to use telepathy to turn me off for quite a good long while. That's when I found out she thought I was a nigger. And yeah, I saw that smirk. Oh, God! I mean, I don't know what to do, but that was the problem. She was like 32 in dog years. And I was 15 and never had a girlfriend before. And she's all doing this shit with her Clando fucking entourage with like 29 dudes. All panting and sweating and fucking heels, and all of them hated me because she actually liked me, and they saw that, and they were like, no. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Why am I getting steamrolled by this fucking chick? And the answer is, they were upset that I hurt the other one's feelings. And then that one, I love her too, and I've stopped having sex with her. Somebody else I want to have sex with now. I have a healthy-ish sex life. Ish. I'm talking about Tammy, so how healthy could it not be? That's as safe as there is. I mean, she's 800 years in the future, and I'm talking about how awesome it could have been, and then she's going to hear that and think, well, it's nice for him, because I get to make the decisions, and then she gets to experience the world that I choose for her, and she gets to choose what color shoes to wear at the cubicle, because she's yeah, that's her life. Oh, she can't afford a vacation, no, and I got $30K for 30. I got plenty of money. And I'd rather sit here in this fucked off house talking about Tammy, battling the microphone than doing any work because this is going to make me jillions of dollars. Just sitting here spurging. Yeah. I can drink at work. It's work. It's work, fuck you. I mean, it's pleasant work. Well, I'm answering your own questions. And then compare that to your experience. Are you eating the bugs? Do you still have fish? Is there blue sky? How far is Fukushima down on the rain? What do you use for money? How long would it take you to get a sheep and shear its wool? What's the name of the Queen of Vampires? Yeah, I fucked her. Yeah, there's vampires and werewolves, they own me. I get to go everywhere because I'm a polite, witty, urbane diplomat. Trained diplomat, and I'm a sorcerer. How did that happen? That was in the COVID. I can't tell you that right now. I'm getting tired. No more questions, please. Click. Hi, that's my actual life. Yeah, I didn't really make that up very much. I've been talking for 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tomorrow, she's dead. Okay? This is nothing but an elaborate coping mechanism. Where's that fucking phone? I have called this fucking number. I've called this number a lot. And it has never been answered. She gave it to me. Or did she? Was that a clone? I don't know. The Belgad situation with Tamara is complex. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I forget why, but I'm starting to remember why I'm not thinking about it because I started to well with tears. Oh, Howie Cat. Okay, I don't know who Howie Cat was. I never got to spend time with him. Because it was decided I couldn't know. But since I was just sitting there making the occasional coin, it was decided to just leave me there and see what happened. And because I was playing possum, basically, they just left me lay there. And slowly over time, it became kind of okay. And then everybody had a different assumption at the time about what my relationship with her was. Nobody in their wildest dreams believed that I simply didn't know and I didn't care. And whenever it fucking showed up, it would be fucking too long. Because she had been there the whole time, according to everybody else. According to me, I didn't get a private message that said, "Hi, it's Tammy. Let me talk to you. I'm sorry. I need to apologize." Unless it showed up like that, she wasn't there until she was. And when I found her there, the shit that happened next. Well, thank God I'm not gay. And then she's not gay. No, she was not born gay. She was groomed gay. And then there is a Tammy that was born gay. I don't want to talk about that because I haven't met her. And then I know what to do with the Tammy that's born gay. I do. I don't tease her about being born gay, and I don't try to fuck her. It's pretty easy. Yeah. You know, like if you're not attracted to guys and you don't try to fuck them? Yeah, it's a lot like that, yeah. And if they're an incredibly beautiful woman and you don't try to fuck them, you know what happens? They soften and warm to you, and maybe not, but they got a shitload of friends, and eventually it pays off. Being nice. It really does. I would have been nice to Tammy immediately, but I couldn't understand for the life of me what the fuck she was doing. So I just got more and more angry. And then there was a time when some combination of... Who was asking this question? Joe Chen? Dude. Hey. Yeah, thanks for helping out for that. I totally used you. No, I just wanted you to tell a story. I wanted to act like I wanted drugs. Like you weren't... I knew you wouldn't get me any. Dude. You barely got me a joke. Yeah, I respect you now. I do get it. I do understand. And now that I know why it happened... I can see that, yeah. Yeah, they do respect me. It's a great feeling. Yakuza. Did you really? Fuck, I love Joe Chen. I always did. I don't have time to... No, stop it. He just tried to take over my mouth when I said I don't have time. That was Joe Chen speaking through my mouth. That's how fast the Asians can pick up things. Hi, I'm Jack Michelson. I don't really invent things. It's more of an innovation. I don't even think about Joe Chen's sister. Did he have one? Really? Dude, what's up with that? Yeah. What? Oh wow. Okay, so that's serious. Yeah. I don't want to mess with that. Yeah. No. Well, he started it, didn't he? Yeah. I really am your real friend. Isn't it amazing how much different I sound? It's not just speed. It's air. I can breathe. My nose is fucked up. Nobody told me. Nose pushed in. Did all the scoliosis checks. Never bothered to do a fucking nasal thing. Didn't even know it was fucking deviated. Guy says, "Oh, you got a deviated septum." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" I'd heard of it, but what? And I was pissed because it took me like a while for this doctor to do a fucking test. He was like, well, we can do a test. That cracker-near doctor, he knew exactly what was wrong with me. He didn't want me to find out, and he was hoping I would be too dumb, and I asked questions in the order that made it so that he couldn't say no. And then I found it, and then I'm like, "Oh, well, what do I do?" And he said, "Well, you can get it fixed. It's up to you." And I said, "Well, should I?" And then he said, at that point I was fucking real peeved because I had been wondering what the fuck is going on with shit. And I'm looking at this. Wait, my nose is what? What goes through the nose? Air? And I thought pheromones. And I thought, I wonder if I could breathe better. I could kiss better. And then I thought, wow. A lot of times when I think about kissing a girl, I'm terrified of whether I'm going to spaz up my chest. And then I wondered how good a kisser I would be if I didn't have to fucking worry about that shit. And I knew that she'd like to kiss me. Hi, Karen. Yeah, freshman Karen loved to kiss me. She said she had bad breath. I don't give a fuck. I would kiss her ass. I loved her. And I didn't want to tell her anything. Oh, it would have been awkward. I think they do kill each other, yeah. Karen does blame her, and then Cameron barely knows who she is. And by that point, T's got other problems. So I could completely understand how it all blew up to shit. Who am I talking now? Hi, Karen. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm smelly, and I'm embarrassed. I would love to be your friend. I don't know how that can happen, but when I saw you, you were dead, which was awkward. The impression I got when I talked to the head paladin in my brain. Yeah, I'm really a paladin. Crusader goes to fight, and then a paladin is what happens when the Crusader dies and comes back to life, because they don't have time to... What do you mean, how do I know this? I asked God Yes, I do. No, I mean, Anne's cool, but I would love to. I always did, and I didn't because, I just knew it wouldn't be right. Well, also, I thought you might be con, so, and then you didn't try hard at all. Yeah, were you afraid of breaking me? No, you were just afraid of rejection. Did you ever ask once? Huh? Technically, yeah. Did I reject you? No. Instant. Yeah, you probably could have just walked up to me and fucking soul kissed me and fucking right in the hallway. And then led Karen over and bred me. Yeah. Well, let's see. You were athletic and you were divine. You are divine. Apparently, it turned out to be a big deal. Such a big deal that they brought you back for the dead when I was in the town because they wondered what the fuck I was going to do. They figured that they had to separate us sometime. They didn't know I was going to show up in town. Like, I rolled in town. They're like, what's he doing here? With her? Are they married? What? They didn't get it. And then I didn't instinctively make it fucked off and weird, accidentally. I totally did it on purpose, intentionally. I knew people would come, but I knew somebody had to fucking deal with that. And if I didn't know at all, and somebody asked me, and I said, well, it's 2024, I have no idea. Let's go find her and ask the bitch. Yeah! I don't think that would have worked. Honestly, should have been. I couldn't even find her. Yeah, some fucking shit goes down. And I didn't care about her anyway. I want to see you. I did. I just didn't have any idea how to find you after your postcard from Japan. I wanted to write back, but I lost it. And then I wanted to write back and say, the fuck is wrong with you? You can't kiss me? Right? Yeah. Because if you wanted to, you would have. And then I kept on thinking about it. And then, why do I have to make the move? Tradition? Well, is it a tradition to wear a uniform? Yeah. You know what else is tradition? Tradition is when you're on drugs and when you get laid, you give drugs to somebody and they fuck you, right? Yeah, what was wrong with that? Yeah, well, that would have been a nice one. There were just too many questions. Like, how the hell are you so beautiful and so insecure? And then, oh my God, you were. And I remember you showed me your bra. Holy fuck, yeah. I was polite because, no, I was just polite. I didn't want to make too many sudden movements because I was ready to jump on you at any given opportunity. And none of you asked or gave for consent. The only reason why you were allowed to hang around with me at all is because their higher-ups were hoping that they would get you to trick me into doing a thing. Nobody gave a shit about me breeding. They just wanted to put me in jail. Yeah, that's the system. Somebody like me, okay, Karen, nobody wants to put you in jail. They want to put you on a pedestal. You're really, really rather pretty. I couldn't believe what that bastard did. That was a Masonic initiation ritual that he did on purpose because, I don't know if you noticed, but he was kind of a fucking pervert deviant. Yeah, and he was upset. He was real upset because what happened with that fucking situation was fucked up. And nobody knew, because she didn't remember or know, and I wasn't asked. And it was assumed that I didn't know enough about myself to know why I haven't. That's how fucking dumb they thought I was. Yeah, sorry. I'm not upset. Yeah, it was you. And I was like, wow, why is she like that dazed zombie food? And then why is she standing next to Jenny Crum, who also was hot? Like, it was the town delivered up two women to me, as if to say, get the fuck away from that one. Do you know what's coming? And I said, well, to my mind, I'm like, yeah, I want to know what the fuck is going on with this chick, because it was the only way I thought to get the answers. And I think so. I couldn't have achieved what I did the other way, and I didn't know. I didn't like the way you were dead, Karen. Yeah. Okay, well, how do I bring you back to life? I guess there's a phone number to call, and then you like beam down or some shit, and then you look great. But you were sent to somebody else there, and then once I found out that the world works that way, I was like, well, who else is in heaven who I can have? Sophia Loren! Fuck, yeah, Marge Hausenberger. Yeah. The mother of the girl next door, so I can rape her to death and see her parts like and get her superpowers like Sire. I'm kidding. I would never do that. No, I would have her mother mind controlled, and then with a rusty truncheon rape the father to death somewhere far away, and then I would make the moves on the daughter and say, "Hi, you're the girl next door." Oh my God, really? I did, and I couldn't. It was so awkward, and I said, "Yeah," and all I have to do is just start kissing her. Yeah, she wants to try. I'm polite and I'm amazing, and I can breathe, and if I can get a shower, and then if she's still living in that house by the time I get there, fuck, she's the girl next door, and she's how old? Well, I guess nobody's fucking pleasing that pudding. I would. Well, the problem is her dad has to be dead because, he wouldn't stand for me turning that thing loose. that I get loud. Yeah, they get loud too. Fucking bring the Sibian, fucking do the hand crank egg burgers. I'm absolutely totally attracted to her. She's the closest thing to Karen I ever saw, and I guess she was a placeholder for Karen. But okay, so getting back to the point, the town didn't know what to do because I was running around doing whatever I wanted to do, and they were like, "What? Doesn't he see the quarantine signs?" They have special symbols here. I don't have eyes like that, and I have eyes like this. I read and I fucking find out what's going on, and then if it's a scary name, I'm not scared because I'm white. Down here, they think I'm nigger. It's kind of like another planet. Yeah, it's this weird Masonic experiment that I had no idea could exist. I love Masonry. It really is cool. And my cousin and his father never knew that Joe Dickback was going to fucking piss me off that much. Yeah, he really pissed me off. Oh, what a dick. What a dick. Said Marlene Gifford. Why did you name Timothy Michael Gifford when my name is Michael Clifford Cousy? Michael Clifford, Michael Gifford. Dude! Okay, so you got some kind of special system. Great. Fucking send me a rainbow girl right now. One who sucks dick. She can bring me instructions on how to speak your fucking stupid language. I don't give... Sure, send your daughter. I don't mind. I'm not... Dude. You sued the man who wrote the will to break me out of it because you didn't believe I could do it and didn't think I deserved the money anyway. And you're pissed because you ran out of money trying to fight me. And I've done pretty well. And then what have you done? Tilted the windmills. So are you sure you shouldn't have bred your daughter to me? I don't know. Did you breed her? She bred herself. Dude, how old are you? Wow. Well, okay, boomer. I don't. Well, look, she's nice, and I am curious too. And she depending on the fucking job I do, she could probably get real wet. I don't want to tap that. I don't. I want you to know that I could anytime, and when you're dead, you won't be able to stop me, and I'll do it on your fucking grave. Maybe. Well, I will do it sooner as soon as she asks, but she hasn't, because I assume she wants to savor the experience of making you fucking eat your fucking words, you fucking bigot. Hi, this is Jack. Mike Clifford Cousy, talking to his cousin, who shall remain nameless. By the way, you faked his death, and I found him on Africa. How does that work? Oh, you know you faked his death. That's weird. Wow. So there's plenty of realities that the Masons don't know about, or is it just you? Don't you have one in the Thomas Brothers Guide? Huh. How about that other one? It looks like the Fulbright kid. I don't know. What did he do? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to embarrass you, but yeah, it is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. How about Andy? Yeah. How about that one? How about you don't fucking tell me any more goddamn secrets and you fucking tell me the truth? Yeah, not right now. No, Clando, I'm working. Clando. How the fuck did... Oh, you went from venture to CIA agent, huh? Holy shit. Do you know how... Really? Wow. Whoa! Wow. Okay, so I want to ask that question. I want to know about that. Well, I don't believe you, for one thing. And then I want to hear the sound of your daughter's voice again when I ask her the question. Because the only time... Listen to me, East Coast nigger. I was thinking that she was so hot that I probably wouldn't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Yeah. But it's funny how amazingly attractive she is. It's almost as though you fucking set it up that way. Yeah. And then I knew that was going to happen. And when I saw you being a dick, I fed into it. And then she, we way ahead of us on the curve. She figured out real fast. Because she, grew up around a fucking fat, drunken, bigot, fucking racist dick. She figured out that you didn't like me because my dad was a nigger. And I'm not, she's like, is that a nigger? I'm not a nigger! I'm Hungarian. And I'm not from the East Coast. And what do you think nigger means? It means slave, master slave. Everything on earth is in the dichotomy. In, out, up, down. Hot, not hot. Yeah, when I found that out, she takes care of it too. I saved your daughter from a parasite that turns her into you because you're an immortal dick. Why don't you go turn your brother? Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, I really do like her, so that's why I bring her over to my family tree in the future. Well, sir, I'm a sorcerer, and she asked nicely, and this is a better joke than fucking your brains out because I can only do that once. Once we have sex and project it on a screen in front of your house with speaker systems, Oh, I'll change my name to Sheldon too. Once we do that, there's nothing left for you besides seething and raging jealousy. That's up to her. She's your daughter. She was produced by your daughter. She doesn't belong to you, Dick. Children do not belong to their parents. Children belong to God. It's your job to teach them how to take care of themselves. I was taught how to take care of myself pretty early. Maybe by you turn. I don't know. Why did I run my head into the fucking plate glass window? Why'd you tell me the stories and be a snot? Why did you tell me about fucking all kinds of fucking shit? Oh, because you're a dick. All right, don't worry about it. You're not a dick anymore, but your daughter wanted to teach you a lesson. I can see why. Because when she found out the truth that you actively were keeping me, and then I was going along with it, she got real raged. Because she trusted me on some level, because I was going along with it, and she could only think of one reason why. And it turned out she was right. Because we're going to wait till you're dead, fucker, and fuck on your grave while you're fucking spinning it, and we're going to spend your fucking money on it whatever the fuck we want. That's the idea. I don't mind the joke. Isn't she married? That's not my business. I don't care. That's the only family member I've got who isn't an asshole, and I'm afraid to fucking use her phone number or look for her, because if there's anybody listening from orbit, they'll fucking track her down and kill her because they're trying to get back at me because I've caused problems. I don't think that's going to happen. No, she's got superpowers too. She picked up a lot of shit from you. Yeah. Wow. Was she a rainbow girl? Oh, it's a secret. Okay, well, I can't wait till I have secrets with your daughter and you're dead. So we'll travel in time and do that. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. That would be cheating. No. If I'm going to do it at all, you're either going to fucking wise up and get on some fucking Xanax, you dick. Take a double dose. Or it's going to be something natural, like a sudden horde of gazelle come carving out of the forest and run over your car. Sudden infant death syndrome. I don't know, dude. However, I will know because she'll say, that's a good idea. I haven't thought about it. I haven't. I don't need to. We're friends. I remember meeting her, and every time I was always very polite. She couldn't figure out why I was polite. And then she realized, oh, he's polite because he thinks that if people see him being extra polite, they'll think he's trying to hit on me. I'm not trying to hit on her. Never once. But when she realized that, the cumulative effect of all my politeness apparently made her realize that I was wonderful. That's my theory. Why don't you get her some fucking therapy, you fucking fat fuck? And why don't you ask the doctor and see what kind of fucking lobotomy you can give her, douche? She apparently is upset about it. I'm kind of upset too. I would have loved to have had a friend like that. Well, I don't care if people think I'm going to try and fuck her, because people think that about everything. I don't have to try and fuck her. I would just say, hey, I'm down, let's do it now. She would gladly. You know why? Because we're family, and she knows I wouldn't ask unless I thought it was a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea now. Timothy, I want you to fucking suffer, you whiny little bitch. A little while longer, yeah. Oh, was that too much? I can never tell. Yeah. This is actually a bit of a deja vu moment. I think I've said this exact speech before. I think she's still pretty pissed about it. I think that, why the fuck doesn't your phone work? When I call you, why don't you pick up? Are you scared? I'm not allowed to say. Okay, so I guess it's more complicated. All right, well, before it got complicated, you could have called me, and you could have said, Michael, I'm sorry I sodomized you when you were a baby. Click. You could have done that. Apparently she heard something, and I don't know what the deal is either. But these Masonic humiliation rituals, apparently a very big deal on the fucking culture set, right? Yeah. Like if you're working class, I don't know if you fucking have a responsibility to yourself to fucking stab yourself in the eye every time you fucking have sex, but I guess some secret societies do that. And then I don't know why she showed me that tramp stamp, but she was indicating to me that she'd be happy to anytime just to piss you off. And I picked up on that. And I don't want to piss you off. I want to educate you and then have you die and then piss you off. That way you won't interrupt my flow and my rhythm when I'm spooging into your daughter. How is this a problem for you? Is it some sort of biological thing you just can't control? Wow, maybe you're addicted to being jealous about people having sex with your daughter. Were you like this with your fucking dentist or whatever? Dude, she got a tramp stamp, she can marry a dentist, but she can't fucking go on a walk with me without you spurging? Yeah, you probably should have gotten some therapy, dude. Yeah, and then why the fuck carpetbaggers from the East Coast took over my family and blah, blah, blah. I don't need to get into that right now. I'm too busy thinking about your daughter's ass. She's gorgeous, and I have no problem controlling myself. But what I do have a problem with is being seen in public right now. After saying all this, this is pretty over the top. She really is that pretty, and I know for a fact that she knows that I'm not joking or serious in the wrong parts. I know I would never dishonor her. I'll dishonor the fuck out of you though. You asshole. You go and fucking talk to Annie, and I'm like, what? All this fucking lifestyle shit, and the whole time you're fucking knowing shit, and then you're just like standing aloof and fucking push me around like pieces on a game board. Fuck, no wonder she fucking hates you. God. Ugh. So, George, what about that? Are you kidding? Stop. Okay. No, they can't hear you. Folks at home, he is admitting things that are secret. But not to me, because they're family things. And he was confused on the definition of family. Okay, see, so, my mother told her sister, get that fat fucking kid of yours out of my bed. Sorry, that was bad. Never mind. She said, my mother didn't like you. I wonder why. And then George was on the Enterprise. And then George didn't like me. Why didn't George like me? Oh, that's why. Oh, damn, that must have been awkward. So what happened to Walt? Why did he get... Oh, wow. How much money is that? Wow, thank you. I don't need anything. I would be happy to see her. I'm not gonna wait till you're dead, dude. I'm not gonna. That is disgusting and rude. Unless she tells me that she's that pissy of you. But essentially, I'm your daughter's right hand man anytime she wants. I like her. She's fun. I've had one conversation with her in person. That was in front of your brother, who was drunk, and I was afraid to talk to her too much because I could tell he was getting jealous because she didn't like him and she liked me, and he noticed a couple things, yeah. Well, I didn't really notice until I noticed, but it didn't change anything because, of course, she was beautiful. She's my cousin, and she's the fruit of my mother's loins through you and some guy named Walt who, by the way, Joe looks like the guy next door who's a dick, like, unbelievable dick. Like, who the fuck put this guy in charge? Oh, Hiram Abiff. Listen. Can you do anything useful besides stunt your daughter's growth? No, you've stunted her growth. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to talk about that. It's not going to happen. It's not funny when you talk about actual. Then it's private. Then you're making fun of me. I'm not planning on doing anything with your daughter. Your daughter planned on doing things with me. Go ahead and fucking ask her yourself, except she will tell you because she thinks you're a fucking thuggy piggy fucking douchebag. Racist little fuck. And that's all she wants to say because she does love you. Oh, she does. She's practically crying. That's what you did to your daughter. You made me parent her for you. Then I'll fuck her later. Oh, she says we'll definitely do it sometime. But why not? Why? What? When we raise the dead? Well, we won't go to Africa, will it? Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about that. Yeah. The first job I got was sucked, and then you did that on purpose because it's Masonic humiliation ritual. And then I'm not humiliating you because I'm Masonic. I'm humiliating you because your daughter thinks it's a cool idea and it's funny, and it fucking is. Yeah, I don't hate you. No, I don't. Okay, so that's another thing I claim to beat people up. I never would. Oh, no. No. The mind is the only weapon. I just beat the shit out of you with my word. I know, she's turned on as fuck. She's not saying she's turned on to me, but by me. And then, yeah, we could flip the switch. It's called self-control. Damn! Did they leave that out of your genome, or did you just cook it off with all the fucking secret meth and fucking alcohol? Or did you just fucking drink motor oil? Oh, sorry, that's too much. Oh, you're crying? Good, you should cry. You should. Crying's good for the soul. She's crying too. Ooh, I just felt the world move. Wow. I don't think it was too much, because I do genuinely love you. I didn't know why things were they were. I still don't know why things are they are. But I know why your daughter's so gorgeous. It's because of my mother's genes. And I think my mother made a fruit. Oh, mother says she doesn't want to talk about it. But let's put it this way, she's not going to watch. No, there's this other girl I like. And then Jesus, you guys are obsessed. Huh. So what's the husband like? That's funny. I didn't go to the wedding because I didn't want to bother pretending that you were going to have a real one, and then I didn't want to do what I was going to do. Seduce her and fuck her after the ceremony. I think at the time I was pretty annoyed with you. Yeah. Mine had something to do with the way you didn't even tell me the fucking things existed. Oh, I can't wait to tell her, but I don't want to talk shit about them. I do love them, yeah. And I did fix them in a way that nobody else could. It could have been happening naturally over time. You know, like me and your daughter getting to go to each other. But instead, because of a sudden lapse in reason and judgment, Michael, get down there! Something about the whole situation just really chapped my ass. And I decided I had to know. And then I found out, and then ever since then I've been knowing it was her decision. Yeah. Oh, it's happening. Well, I think she was like 8 or 9 or 10 or something. I don't know. Ask her. Oh, you want to ask her? Okay. I don't remember when, but I have no reason not to. And I need help. But people are dicks and bigots, and apparently you used to be a big deal. You still are. I don't want to embarrass you or her, and there are people who are mad at me. So if they want to piss me off, they can kill my cousin before I have sex with her. And then you can feel sad about it, and then I'll resurrect her, and you won't know who she is. And then she won't really be your daughter at all. How about that? She's got this all planned out. She's got a fucking 40-point bullet point. Fuck having a fucking manifesto. This chick's got it all. Wow. I wonder why she's having problems. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's taking it pretty far, huh? Amazing. You know that CERN portal thing? Do you know how that works? Yeah, me neither. But the difference between me and you is you could take your daughter there and they wouldn't let you anywhere near it. Me and her showed up, they'd let us go where we wanted. Okay, so it's not because we're famous. It's because we're smart and we're pretty. And we'd ask nicely. And fuck, we would both leave this world far behind. There's a bunch of people here that would be upset to see her go, and they'd think I'd be, robbing the cradle. How old is she? I don't even care. Yeah, robbing the cradle. That's funny considering your mother married that guy and then knocked out 2 kids and then married another guy. Were they married? How did she lose those teeth at 19? Yeah. Basically, your whole life, whenever you've been talking to me, you've been acting hoity-toity and acting like you knew best, and you didn't. You were repeating things told you by a bunch of fucked-off fascist bigots. And she noticed early, and I couldn't. It never occurred to me that you would be that stupid. Okay, so number one, obviously I can control myself. Karen was a plant, and you fucking know it. I mean, I like her, but they did the same plant thing last week. I'm fucking banned from the fucking local gas station. You nigger. 8 years, because I said I don't want to come back here for that. They set up a deal to get rid of me to make me look bad. On purpose. Ahead of time. Yeah. They deliberately impounded my car at the time they did. They deliberately did that. They did these things according to a plan because they thought they were going to fuck with me and get things done. Are there any hotels in her house? Well, I don't know where she lives. I don't know anything about it. Nothing. Now I'm going to put it on the goddamn YouTube. People can hear it. Ooh, oh my God, what if she hears? I would, honestly, if Bailey Jane were my friend, I would keep her as far away from you as possible because you're not worth your time. But I would totally ask Bailey Jane to talk to, I don't remember your daughter's name. He lied. I would have her talk to her and say, hey, what about this? Do you think this is a funny joke? I think it's fucking hilarious because it does sound pretty harsh. I don't know how badly you talked to her when you were her parent, but I remember how badly you talked to me when I was on the balcony at the church at your wedding. Remember that woman? Just let's face it, you haven't spent much time improving yourself, but you have made some wonderful strides. You're not frothing at the mouth. I know I can feel some bubbling waves of resentment coming off of you, but they're minor and I can ignore them. And there's no way you're going to fucking harm me. Your daughter will fucking hate you forever. And she doesn't. She loves you. That's daughter love, yeah. Well, I love you too, but it's like, it's I got to look past it. And then part of the love is knowing that you're going to fucking burst into tears tomorrow night. When you suddenly realize the enormity and impact of what I just said, when your fucking cognitive capacities, to go through all the fucking coke and the fucking booze and the fucking whatever the fuck you do. Dude, you do tons of drugs and you tell me not to? Fuck you. I'm going to fucking do rails off her ass. Yeah, she's done that before with other people. So why not me? Why not? Well, okay, here's why not in reality. Hi. The reason why not is because if we were alone and we did that, we'd be doing it. I have no reason to not to. Fuck. If we're alone, nobody knows, and you ask. Yeah. If we're alone, and nobody's there, and why would I ask? I would just wait for you to touch me. I don't know. At this point, it's a magnetic mathematical possibility. I'm pretty sure I'm old enough. Yeah. You really were pretty that day, and I appreciate that very much. I didn't want to piss him off. I figured if you wanted me to, I would. Oh wow, really? She says that she was so mad at him. That she was trying to hold it in, and she did it that way. Because I guess they were having an argument about something or other. And I was going over there basically just to find out what would happen if I wondered. And she left. They had a snippy thing, and then she conveniently paused briefly with her backside towards me before walking off the porch with some dork. And she had a tramp stamp, which, yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I do like you, yeah. Not just because I think you're spriggy. I actually don't know. I mean, this is a bit of an act, but yeah, I bet. And then if we weren't, we wouldn't be. And it's really nobody else's business. It's not even your father's business. Yeah, no, it's yours. I gave it to you. I would not pay. No. Are you? You are one salty woman. I would have to say 69.39. Well, okay, because Tesla, yeah, and because it was Allison's idea, and she loves you. She can't believe how amazing I am. She literally can't believe it. Well, I was sandbagging pretty heavily, and then I told her to tell everybody about the oxygen. She had no idea that the oxygen was capable of this. Because after I woke up and I said, "Oh my God, I got to kiss everybody I've ever kissed before," she didn't seem to be thinking it was a good idea. I could tell. She's like, must keep boyfriend away from everybody he's ever kissed before. Must, and then don't stick his dick. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, she thought she was my captor because after she was date raped and killed, this chick gets around. 2018, whatever. She suddenly shows up with her hair cut in half and not dead, but had been dead and resurrected, and doesn't want to answer any questions. And suddenly has to do. It was creepy. Oh God, it was awful. Yeah, she's immortal. She's a high-profile military asset that was retired and in disguise, and I didn't know until she called the police on her own thuggy piggy empire, and they tried to claim that some other guy was Nagaboots, and then I said, "Hey, wait a second, this doesn't say TV on it." They were hoping, I guess, that I was stupid. Well, I am ordained by God, so God was pretty sure to make sure that I did. Lutheran. We can anytime. I'm not at all embarrassed by it. I don't need to crow. Darling, it's not that big a deal. We didn't control ourselves. I'm talking to you right now. It doesn't matter. This is where cousins can talk this way. There's nothing sexual about it. I don't think so. Oh, I see for you. Oh, because you're younger. Oh, you can't control yourself. Oh. Well, you want to wake up your dad from this passed out comatose state on the floor where he is horrified and coming to his senses and realizing that he's created a monster. If you want to tell him that you can't control yourself and you want to borrow his keys, I guarantee you, I will not jizz on his hood. And I can guarantee you I will jizz on your hood, but I will do my best to smear around some. No problem at all. I believe there might be some people. Yeah. God, it's hot. Yeah. I don't want to hurt your father's feelings. They are hurt. Okay. What we're doing now is a bit of a repetitive burn-in, which I would say is a fascinating beginning to a Masonic initiation ritual. But I'm a free thinker. I'm in my lodge. I know. Could you help me write a letter to the Supreme Grand Lodge after having sex with me where I'm writing a letter on your back like in the movie Dangerous Liaisons? Of course you would. Wouldn't that be great? Hi, how do you spell this name? That's a great idea. I don't think we need to do that right away, but we could. And whether we do or not, it is a glorious joy to know you. It really is. I can see you in my mind's eye. You're really fucking hot. I can't hang around you very long and often. Not that I've told these... If I hadn't told these jokes... Oh, God. The tension would be unbearable. So, instead, I'm going to tell these jokes on YouTube, and your father can discuss the relative merits of seppuku with you, and you can be delighted. I think you're... Well, if you liked it in spirit. Yeah, because you're not hearing me in real time. You're hearing me in your dream or something. The voice gets to you through some sort of magnificent... Fuck, you're beautiful. The magnificent auspice of God. That's now. And then the response I get back from you is very giggly. Yeah, wow, I'm really glad. Yeah, I thought so too. What was he trying to accomplish? Okay, stay away from him. He can't go near me. Hang around the boys in the locker room. Like, what the fuck? It didn't make any sense. The Masonic corruption was bad. It had a long-reaching, far-ranging effect. It did things like make you stay away from me, and then us have to be cautious to be nice to each other in public. And then I don't have any problem being nice to you so that I can resist the urge to whatever, because I'm not always going to feel that way. And then right now, that's quite a large thing, but it's a bit contrived. I don't find it. Okay, you could go either way. I don't find it plausible that you're that turned on. Okay, so are you trying to do that? Oh my God, I can see your valid point. Yeah. I could certainly put the hammer down and say no. I could decide, we're not going to have sex today. Fuck, at this point, I'm thinking, what time is it? But not really. In reality, those decisions will be made politely, placidly, and peacefully when I'm not talking to the YouTube, because I'm recording right now. I'm thinking about your boobs. It's awkward. I don't want to hurt your dad's feelings. I don't know if this does. I've never been a mother of a child like you. I've never been a father of a child like you. I got a guy who said something like, don't you go near my daughter! It's a common refrain. It's a very common refrain. I said anything. She's pretty. I liked her. I got away with it. And that might have been you from the future coming back to hit me up at the same time you're alive there, and it was kind of fizzy because... well, I do like you, but I don't need to do that unless you do that. Yeah, it has to be offline in the terms of speaking, because you're being intimately affected by hangers on like nigger faggot nigger Louis Wayne. I call him nigger faggot nigger because he calls me a nigger because he thinks I'm a nigger, and he's racist as fuck. A lot of people hate me. I know. Yeah, I didn't anticipate that actually, and I can't. I'm not that. Are you really ratcheting it up? Okay. Well, there's one of my exes who is listening from a different part of the future. She says she's been trying to use her brain magic to make it go. Urgh! She wants to make it even more uncomfortable for me because she thinks this is hilarious. I think it's funny too. I don't know how many times you can hear this again, but maybe we can play it at your dad's funeral. Speed things up a little. Thank you. That was the most insulting thing when I felt that, it was a shock. I always knew it wouldn't be a problem because there wouldn't be a problem, and then I didn't feel any tremendous strain, but it did seem a little strange. Yeah, and then it wasn't like I intentionally pushed myself away from you. They maneuvered it without trying to be obvious about it. It was obvious, since it was. Jesus, you were 17 before I had a conversation with you? Yeah, it was the hottest directions I've ever gotten. Yeah, I did that on purpose because he told me he didn't like me. The whole situation is sketchy, and I've never felt that before. Thank you. Yeah, it's really satisfying. I think you could be, but she's a little weird, and then she might be insecure, and then might be. Jesus, she's insecure. I don't have a recommendation that way because it does sound wonderful to do. I need a shower, and I can't think clearly. Oh God, I can't. I really can't. Okay, I can do it this way, but I sound like an idiot. Oh, she says she likes that. Well, a lot of women do, yeah. Is the difference very... Oh, God. You keep thinking... I keep seeing parts of your body thrust into my vision, which isn't expected to be happening unless you're. Wow. How many men have you tried to seduce? Oh, okay, wow. How many men have you seduced? Okay, I can't get that answer. It's such a hot topic that I can't think about anything besides a bare midriff for long enough to realize I'm not thinking of any words. They're just gone. They're just gone in the air. Thankfully, I'm filthy and disgusting. I'm not terribly filthy rich, but I got some. And we could live off of having sex for a few months at least and then kill ourselves, but that's not going to happen at all. I don't even know what you do. Spend your husband's money? What's that like? Oh, God, I know. Were you there? I don't remember. Yeah, I just didn't want to, make it not obvious that I thought it was dumb. Like, okay, I wouldn't talk to her either. Yeah. And then he wouldn't tell us about the reason why he married Sharon. Wow. Yeah. We could tonight, honestly. I mean, he's almost dead. What is he? He doesn't care now. Oh, I've already beat down public. Isn't his mommy dead? Oh, really? Oh, cool. That's nice. I do love her, but I didn't figure they'd tell me about anything. And then I didn't want to talk to anybody but you. Chop them up, make them soup. I don't care. I'm laying it on a little thick, honestly. Yeah, it was a little too spriggy. And then the other one. This isn't quite. There's court involvement and there's Homeland Security involvement. I'm smoking like a chimney because it bothers Tammy. Although apparently she doesn't notice for a while. She can't smell it, and then she's not living here, she thinks, so it doesn't matter. She's right. And we can juice her up and throw her down if you want. You want to get a strap on? Fuck yeah. Yeah. Bonnie and Clyde and Twatland, yeah. Well, I don't have anybody that I trust, and I absolutely trust you. And I would listen to you very clearly about what not to talk about. I never had to do that on the same level, and then I don't want to piss anybody off. And there was this one in time then when it became apparent that I wasn't able to think and receive messages the right way. Because nobody ever bothered to fucking initiate me to anything. And nobody ever thought I'd lived that long. And it was something that I could only get when I was like 40 or older, like 49. And it caused some kerfuffles. And I'm glad, because one of them was this guy who tried to frame me. Like, they spent a lot of time trying to frame me. Like, thing I didn't do, think I wouldn't do, think I would never do. They made this elaborate scheme, and they thought, hey, he'll give him. They didn't get shit, they just embarrassed themselves. Yeah. While he wants revenge, and then he had been told that I was not allowed to do things, and then he had free largesse, carte blanche, to make my life miserable. I'm happy as a clam. I don't care for the bear lifestyle, and he may have thought I was teasing him, but the bear lifestyle is a little bit different than I thought. Number one, I'm supposed to suck his dick now. Instead, I want to fuck his daughter. His mind is melting. Yeah, I'm supposed to do things because of the wonderful way the Masons down here work. I'm supposed to be slowly but inevitably turned away from vagina and desire only male cock, so as to comply with the standards of the satanic homosexual agenda. That's the fucking playbook they got down here, or had. I eschew the works of Satan. Satan's adorable. It's part of the triumvirate. If I were to be evil in any way, I would be evil with you. I would be Lucifer for you. I would be anything, because you and I would balance. We're pairs. I don't feel drawn to you like that way because they don't need to be. Honestly, if you knew this ahead of time, I mean, this is deja vu. This has happened before in a sense, either in a dream or I recorded the. Is this the second annual opportunity for me to tell you how amazingly hot you are? At least it's not. Okay, it's not that I'm drawn to you. It's that you're genuinely that amazingly beautiful. I've seen you very happy, yeah, and probably nobody else has ever else seen you that way, because that's what happens when a person's happy. I will say for sure that the happiness is that I get to do it again, and I will, and nothing's going to stop that. You had a big choice. You made a wish to God, but you didn't, yeah. Really? Oh my god. She wants to have all kinds of sexy bloody orgies with me. Do you have blood orgies? Get me neither. I would do anything you like. I need to be tied up firmly, ball gagged gently, properly, blindfolded really tightly, and then shot up with ketamine, intramuscular for the first time. First dose ketamine ever, and then something sexual. Dealer's choice. I already asked somebody. Obviously, you could do that anytime. And then I don't want too many firsts. I mean, we don't need to be too Scooby. People are going to get the wrong idea. They're going to think we're being disrespectful to the glorification of God. Talk to Kathy and Carrie. Kathy and Carrie. Oh, wow. Those are my Christian friends. Well, they believe me. They have met me before, and they've heard me today, and I am a Christian. Well, I have been a Christian. I don't walk the path. I don't want to get hung from a tree. I want to hang on your trees. Not exactly Christian, but it's not evil. And I'm 1993. Driving home from an AA meeting by myself that they tried to ambush me at. Oh, it was gross. They tried to force me into it. No. I would never want to force that on anybody. I would never want to force that. And that woman got set up by her, whatever the fuck, and then she called the next day and she was mind controlled to say that on the phone. And I was like, ah! And in my head, I realized what they were doing. It's like, wow, they thought that was work. And I screamed and said, blah, blah, and then hung up. And then slowly over time, I forced the narrative into the one where they were forced to acknowledge that there was something wrong with their asset without telling me that she was an asset. So she just kind of went away. And then she got turned into a bound, chattel, used up whore with a fucked up body. And nobody knew why. They still don't. I know why. Well, she pissed me off big time. She didn't give me experiences that she gave other men. And she would think that she would be jealous of you. Yeah, and then you can kill her if you want. She's immortal. She might come back with a better body. We can use her up if you want. Your wish is my command in a way that it could never be with her, because she had ample opportunity to be nice to me, and that person who used to be nice to me and was my friend is long gone. She's been reprogrammed by dudes blowing cock slaved open her mouth and rewriting her brain over and over. I would say yes, it's very sad, except she has an exceptionally gruesome personality. Really, unless somebody gives her the right kind of, like, I don't kiss her ass, but I like. She says frog, and I bend, and I pay attention to her all, and she knows that I actually do like her. I'm not just fucking with her. I really do like her, not because she's fucking fun to fuck with. No, she's fucking fun to fuck with, even without the dick. But I don't like to. I mean, she's retarded. She got brain damage. I don't know if I'm gonna fix that or not. She knows I can, but she's so fucked off from all this fucking damage that other people are doing. I could fix her so that she's just as dumb, but nicer and able to have sex, and without an idea the wiser. She'd think, oh wow, this is what smart's like. Yeah, they fucked her up pretty good because she did something bad. I don't know what she did bad, but I don't want to know. I don't want to have sex with her again. I don't think that'll be a problem anytime you care for her. If you could act as an ambassador down here, I would like to join the motorcycle club, but I don't know how to drive a motorcycle right now. And the more pressing matter is the lack of running water. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Are you fronting you didn't know? Okay, so they want me to leave, and at some point somebody made the decision, turn off his water. Bah! Disable the air conditioner. Bah! That was supposed to get me going, and it did not. Well, any appropriate signal from Christ Jesus or God Satan or Luciferian construct. I don't care for the evil things. I don't have to. I'm a paladin. Evil just goes whoosh. And then if I require anything like the devil weed, yeah, let's get stoned and pretend to fuck. Yeah. That's funny. Wow. I can see why you don't have any female friends. Yeah, you're smoking hot. That would be a different dynamic. Well, I'm preparing them for the probability, and I want to make it look good. I don't want your grandmother to feel left out. It's supposed to be a pleasant and relaxing time when a young girl presents herself to the public at the Six Cats Ball or whatever. Yeah. Oh wow. Marlene mentions briefly. She doesn't like this, but I'll tell her. She says she was briefly worried about me tracking you down in public and hitting on you. And she said she went with that for a few seconds, and then she said they came to her senses and realized that was stupid. Like, that was going way too far, because I'd already seen you once and it was done. Well, it's not that I couldn't see. It's not that I couldn't understand the possibility. It just didn't occur to me that they would build their idea about that and that they didn't have a backup plan. Like, I didn't realize it was so pervasive. Like, keep him away! Never let him see her! Don't shine the light! Like, in their heads, they're like, oh my god, no, he might slip. Like, when they're doing the fucking perp walk at the fucking jail. Check him for, circle the wagons, check him for the lighter! That was the kind of panic level in their head, back when they weren't sure. Yeah, now they're sure. They're still not sure if we even have. I'm not sure. Shit, maybe we did in the astral zone. I got poop coming out of my butt. I shit my pants, so I'm kind of disgusting. No, I'm kidding. But I do need to eliminate. And I haven't taken a shower in like a couple weeks because they turned off the water and they turned off the air conditioning, and that was almost a year ago. Yeah, and they have the nerve to look at me like I'm doing something wrong. It's kind of awkwardly funny. It certainly cuts down on the women coming over. This place is unfuckability. I got plenty of money, so you could. And then, God, that's such a bold nose. A bold notion. Yeah. Well, this is definitely flirting. I didn't hear that. Yeah, I didn't hear that one at all. It tried to. I'm just kind of dazed off. Well, I'm trying to block that. Yeah, I'm trying to block that. I don't think it is for you. No, I think it's pre-recorded. That. Yeah, it's somebody trying to burst in on that channel. It's all frequencies. Yeah, you really have a nice figure, and then whatever age you are, I can make it look nicer. And then that other guy, I can make his daughter a lot better shape. But he's like, don't get her, Crystal. I know why. Because he's a spurged off mess, and he secretly wants her because he's not really her father, and he has, and then he had to stop, and now he's pissed. Yeah, I did that. He annoyed me. Well, if you annoyed me, I would just simply mention what was annoying to me, and then ask you why we weren't doing something else, like soup kitchen work. I don't know. You're not even married. What the? Oh, wow. Holy shit, what a life. Wow. I mean, mine's better, but... yeah. Are you trying... Really? That is a bit awkward. Okay, so if you get a telegram, I don't know the name of it, the person, they tried to do the same thing. I think you might be partying there. You really are very pleasant to be around. You're very polite, unfailing so. There's many women that would love to have sex with me. None compared to you in taste, stature, size, agreeability, handleability, accessibility, and rockability. Nuclear bomb. Yeah. So no, it's not that we have to save it up. It's that I need to take a nap first, or else. Hey, you got any points? Let's shoot up for your dad. No. That was definitely a joke. I have the wrong kind. The military guys who took me down, I guess he's commanding officer. Talked to your commanding officer, and they decided to create a version that sucks, right? The rules are that I gotta demonstrate entheogenic sustainability because they're checking me over to make sure I'm doing it right. That's fair. That's the military, and the real thing is incredibly potent. It's possible you may not have had the real thing, and it's very probable that. We have to get the right one though. There's stuff that's formulated for one way or the other. I've never shot at the butt. I don't care for that one. I don't like butt. Too much poop, and then it can be damaging to certain parts, and then it's trouble. And I don't necessarily like using needles like Mother did, but it's not the big deal. Like I say, you have to get the right one, do it the right way, and I would recommend against boasting to your dad that we're gonna shoot speed and fuck. I would recommend. That's not appropriate to say. I don't think we should actually. I would just say hello and mention that would be the third sentence I'd ever said to you out loud, because I figured they would be far too enjoyable to hear your voice. Oh, do I have a nice voice? Well, in my mind, you have the same one that you did before, and then I remember the little giggle you made when you pissed off George. That was awesome. That was so awesome. He was so jealous. Oh my God. He was like slowly, wait, did you just... And I said, yeah, dude, I asked her again because I want to hurt her. Yeah. Oh, at that point, I was fucking full on in my head, like, well, how fucking dumb, fucking big, fucking cunts are you? Oh, wow, yeah, you're pretty big, yeah. But I didn't really hold it against him. I thought it was funny, but I was trapped with imagining what I would do if I had known ahead of time what you wanted me to do, and then I wouldn't know that. Yeah, it does happen. I get hypnotized by the flow and the rhythm of the images, as well as the strong desire of other people to come forward that I could talk freely about. Somebody just said, "Karen, get in there and knock his attention off her." She did. Hi, I like you too. I guess at one point Karen was alive, and then you were alive, and I was alive, and we could be friends. We could go to the mall. We could hang out. But you didn't know I was the coolest 19-year-old girl around, and I was fat and unhappy and couldn't breathe, which was okay. I didn't want to breathe. I felt like there was something wrong with me, and there was, and I felt like nobody could tell me what it was, and they couldn't, and I felt like that wasn't fair, and it was, because that's the kind of path of progression that would take to say, hey, you're really hot, let's go out for a drink, and then have it be casual, but have it not be casual. Yeah, because you'll know the difference. Yeah, I'll tell you straight up. Hi, is it you? Cool. It can be time. It would be like that. It would be like that. Well, I remember when you were born. They weren't worried about me like reaching through glass. Right? I remember looking down and thinking, are they going to give me a fucking bunch of shit about this? And I didn't know. But if I had seen you, what you were going to look like, and like, oh wow, they're going to keep her under glass, and that wouldn't help. I'm actually kind of envious at how gorgeous you are, because I'm not anywhere close to that. Yeah, it's nice. I'm glad that I can be respectful to the Masonic Order's traditions. So, I mean, I'm kind of slurring my words because I'm talking too fast and thinking about your vulva, but that's just because you're putting there. I don't see any... What is wrong with the word vulva? But I was thinking about it. Clinically. See, that's the key. They're kind of like tied up in hanging tape with like scotch tape, and my friend Winston McBroom has had a crush on you for a long time. He didn't know that you were my cousin, and he's in awe. I went to school with him, and he was wondering what the hell's going on, and then I didn't want to get into it because he was being cagey. He knew what he wanted to know, and he knew what I wanted to know. He thought. And then he wanted to know things that I didn't think mattered, like, dude, what happened to you? And I wanted to say, well, I got raped by police, and that stupid broad didn't fucking share dope. I didn't want to say that because, number one, that was true. Two, it was too emotional. Number three, I certainly wasn't going to say, well, my whole life came to a crashing halt when I realized my cousin was keeping me away from my cousin because he didn't want me to have sex with his daughter because I was a nigger. If I told him that would have taken the conversation a way different direction. But it's those kind of things that made me the person who I am. What happened to me is I got oppressed one too many fucking times. And it's bullshit. A lot of it. I do have special privileges. I use them. People are skeptical. Why does that make me feel so bad? A lot of reasons. And then I don't want to think about it. I don't need to. I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to describe to myself the reasons why I feel compelled to hang around my cousin's daughter. She's my cousin, second cousin, whatever. It's a dumb fucking distinction. And then I don't care who it makes uncomfortable. Hey, let's go hang around my other friend's daughter, and then he can be like, why are you hanging out with my daughter? I mean, like, well, because my cousin has a daughter, and I figured they'd get together and fuck and see if they make a digger baby without a dick. Well, I'm not going to say that either, but that would be funny. And then there's these other people who, the people have let me down. And then I'm not going to forget you. And I didn't really want to join and intensify any of that connection in any way at all until I didn't do. And then I see you as the matriarch of the clan. Can you send your brother to Dubai? Can you arrange for organ harvest ahead of him? Yeah. He annoyed me, and he's now Woody Island or something. I still think that you're the best choice because you're elegant. Yeah, it would have been. Cause I don't think I would have been spurgy, and certainly not as aroused. But most of the arousal comes from me being restrained. And as I look at the wall when I'm talking to you, I'm staring at a painting called poster Maturity, which is written in rainbow script kind of puffy letters. And it's a picture of two mountaintops, one on top of the other, of these goats climbing, and they're all wearing signs. Yeah, she loves it. She said that she was disappointed really badly because she thought she was getting something good. Because I told her, oh, I got this thing for you. It's $400. She's like, wow, $400. Where did you get me? And it's a poster framed about maturity. And she was crestfallen because she's a cast off fucking cheerleader, fucking trading war. Oh, fucking these natives, you can't take the fucking reservation out of them. But over time, she has come to realize that it was one of the finest gifts anybody's ever given anybody because, for one thing, it's framed perfectly. Perfect. And it's got the special kind of glass, so it doesn't degrade, and it's easy to read. And it has endless amounts of meaning. I have used it as a divination tool. It's got boobs, kind of. Yeah. I really have been alone a long time. It's terrible. Yeah. I suppose I could buy a whore, but I don't think that would have the same impact on the woman who accused me of cheating on her. And I'm kind of looking forward to saying, hey, which one are you? And if it's a nice one, we're going to your place. We're going to have dinner. She needs friends, and you need friends. I don't know. Who are your friends? You can't possibly have any. Yeah. Oh yeah. When you're not there, you're a bound chattel whore who follows NPC instructions, and you don't notice because there's no gap in time. It's appropriate to do. Yeah. But I don't like it either. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we don't need to worry about his income stream. He can just go gamble. Yeah, he can throw down $1,000. I shouldn't tease too much, but I'm gonna tease too much because he was rude too much. He was mean too much. It was some kind of terrible corruption that he allowed to let fester, and I still don't understand what happened exactly. But now I kind of do. Like his bloodline now ceases. And it had to unhook from yours in the future and coil itself up instead of going up your timeline. And then instead of reattaching to the other woman, she gets to go back to work and work on another family because she's a professional. And yeah, it's just me and you and him. I have no desire to talk to him. Can I give a job and he can phone it in? Well, what am I talk to him about? Listen to how bad he feels about treating me like shit. I don't believe it. I don't think indulging him on that is good. And then I don't believe him. I don't believe him for 1 minute. He's a Gifford. He don't fucking sink one word of truth. You're Miller. You're Miller. What happened? Yeah, I don't want to get into that, but she was just gone, right? And then it was weird. I would absolutely be with him at the end of life. There's no question. It was the most glorious and privileged experience I ever had to take care of mother as she died. And she didn't want anybody else. It wasn't that I was lazy or didn't want to afford it. I didn't care what people thought. I did think about inviting you, but I knew that it wouldn't work because, that's not how I wanted. And she didn't want anybody. She wanted to just die alone. She loved being alone. Oh my God. She, I think she was afraid somebody would ask her something, or I don't fucking know. Or she was afraid somebody would hear her ask it. She didn't talk about that too much, and then she couldn't talk too much so well. Yeah, it is diabolically additive, which is important. That's one of the reasons why the clan or the fuck me dope, the MDMA and such, when it's abused, it creates that effect. Big time. It's designed to, so they can be picked out and find. There's the guy who's stealing the stuff. He's wearing a bra and panties on his head and carrying a fire extinguisher. When the military has this stuff, you might think it's go to the old man in the cave and he brings out the sacks. No, it's in boxes on shelves. They don't care. Everything's in boxes on shelves there, and then sometimes it's something else. But why am I talking about this? Oh, I don't know. I don't need any. But yeah, I'm sure you could. Oh, so annoying. Yeah. That might be worth marrying you for. Is it really a cardboard? Fuck, you guys are all fun. Wow. We can start why don't we? Okay, that's fair. That is fair. And I don't have any guarantee that the capacity would remain for very long.